Hi everybody. I literally had to stop what I was doing, and that is personal readings, for me to make this very short video on respecting the process of death. Every time a celebrity dies, I get so many requests. Do this person, do this person, do this person. And it actually hurts me. It hurts my feelings. And then I turn my pain into anger. And then I start screaming and yelling at the person. And then, I'm not achieving anything. So I'm hoping this very short video will achieve it all. Okay. The Bantu. Let me just put this down because I hate to look at myself. Okay. The Bantu. Respect the process of death. Okay. We understand that when a person dies, they are not even sure they are dead yet. Nobody passes that barrier, the veil, and says, oh, good, I'm dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even those who commit suicide, they don't go and they don't say, oh, goodness, this is wonderful. Oh, my God, am I dead now? Am I dead yet? Am I dead yet? They don't know what has happened to them. This is a traumatic moment. It's a traumatic thing. Whether you went peacefully or whether you were stabbed by that angry boyfriend or whether you dropped yourself off a 14th floor building, it is still a traumatic and extremely significant moment in your life. You have changed from being flesh and blood and energy to just being energy. Literally, your energy has pulled itself out of your shell, and now it is standing there gaping. So much energy goes into dying, so much strength. As you cross that barrier, you are confused as hell. You are so confused as you stumble onto the other side. You are like, where am I? What the fuck is going on here? And I know from personal experience because I died. Okay, I died. I am speaking from personal experience. Okay, and you are like, what the fuck is going on here? And then after that, you are put into a tableau, Tableau, in case I'm not pronouncing it well enough for people to understand me. You're put it. It's almost like you have stepped into virtual reality. You step into virtual reality where you become a certain age. I only realized it afterwards that I became the age and I was put in the virtual reality where I was at my happiest, right? With my adoptive parents. That's where I was at my happiest. That's why I found myself in the village, right? Because that was where I was at my happiest. But you find yourself in a certain virtual reality thing, and your reality changes right away. And everything is different, and the people you are seeing, they are familiar, they are from your past life, they are all dead, but at the time you're not thinking you are dead too, right? I think everybody gets their own unique virtual reality. Then now you have to take the walk. Basically, you step into this virtual reality moments after you die, but you know what? You still have to take the walk. You still have to take the walk to heaven or to hell or to the left. Do you know what I'm saying? You still have to take the walk. And I had to take the walk when I died. I had to take the walk. And it's a long walk. Okay? At least be grateful you have a walk. Because there are those who die under Christianity and they don't have to go anywhere. They get collected. They're just told, wait, stay where you are. Stay where you are until you are collected. So at least when you have a walk, it means you're going somewhere nice because you are walking. But you still have to walk there. That walk can take anything from 24 hours to 30 days or more. But you have to walk. You have to walk to your final home. As energy, but of course you'll be seeing yourself as a person, right? Now, I don't do readings of the recently transcended for that reason. First, you're freaking confused. You don't even know you are dead. And then second, you have to take the walk to your final resting place. Okay? And then third, unlucky you have metaphysical scientists pulling at you saying, hello, is it that the dangling things, whatever those are, out come those things. And now they are calling you, Isabel. And now you're like, okay. First off, I don't even know where I am. I'm being told to take this road. I am being told to take this road, and I have to take this road. But you know, the tug to life is still so strong. The tug to humanity is still so strong. So Isabel is going to stop her walk. She's going to turn around so that she can have conversations with a witch doctor. And the witch doctor's like, okay, you know what happened? How did you fucking die? First, you don't even know that you're dead. Imagine the shock. Imagine the horror. You are heading back to what you know because your people are calling you. Your alive people are calling you. You say, oh, let me go back. I can hear them calling me. Oh my God, they're so strong. Let me go. I don't know about this road here. This road is beginning to scare me. I don't know about this whole scenario. This whole scenario is beginning to scare me when it wasn't supposed to. When in the first place, you have landed in your vision of your most happy moment. When God did that to make it easy on you to transcend. God did that on purpose, putting you in your happiest moment so that it is easy for you to transcend, easy for you to take the walk. But along comes Isabel, the witch doctor. Talk to me, girl. No. I know God is saying go in that direction, but me, girl, I got some urgent questions. I got people to satisfy. I've got views I need to get. I don't give a fuck about God's plan for you. I don't give a fuck. Just come back. Of course, the Isabel I'm calling is going to come back to me because she's still attached to life. She's still attached to the living. She's going to come back. She's going to say, okay, let's talk. Yeah. But time is ticking and you are not taking that walk. Time is ticking. You are not taking that walk. You're getting darker. You're getting darker by the nanosecond. You are getting darker by the nanosecond while you're talking to this witch doctor who needs more views, who needs to satisfy people who wants to hear about how you died. You're getting darker. And eventually, the fucking road is going to close. Then what you're going to do? It might close in 24 hours for you. It might close in 30 days for you. Who knows? Right? But you're still talking to numerous witch doctors because they still need to satisfy their people. They still need to make more money. They still need to make more money. It's about the money, people. It's about the money. Okay? So fuck God and what he's doing over there. I need Isabel to make me money. When I could have waited for Isabel, for God to finish his plan, for God to put Isabel to the left, because I really think I'm going to go to the left, because I think I was going in that direction anyway. So, for God to put me to the left, where I'll be told, okay, you did such terrible things, but you did some really good things, you're 50-50, okay, you'll be reincarnated, hopefully I won't be, you'll be reincarnated in some time, and you'll be good. So now, you get to rest. Rest for a while, Isabel. You need to rest because, we acknowledge that you did do some good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that rest and I'm hoping that it is permanent, right? So now I can't get to the left. I can't because that door is closed because I was busy holding court and talking to people who were calling me and I wanted to go back to them. I wanted to go back to the living because living is all I know. I want to go back. So now I'm crying and screaming. Now the virtual reality that God put in front of me, which isn't really virtual reality, that is the reality of realities that God put in front of me, is not working anymore because I'm hysterical. I'm now scared. I have now been told by a witch doctor that I'm dead. Instead of being told by an angel that I am dead, I'm now being told by a witch doctor that I am dead. And now I'm a basket case. And now maybe I'm crazy. And now maybe I lose my mind. And now maybe God can rehabilitate a bitch, or maybe God can't rehabilitate a bitch. And so let's say God can't rehabilitate a bitch or won't rehabilitate a bitch because this bitch wanted to keep on going down, and God says, okay, you can go down when the time comes. I'm not going to come down as a light person. I'm going to come down as a dark energy. And I'm going to start terrorizing you all. Then you're going to start, waking up with marks and scars on your on you because you've been attacked at night by a dark energy. And this dark energy is not really trying to attract you. It's just really trying to get your attention because now that it is back on this ground, because you people called it so much, it is lonely. So now he's trying to get your attention, and now he's doing things that are harming your ass, and now you're going to the same witch doctor to ask for cleansing because, you know, you are being tortured by this energy, or horrible things are happening in your life because this energy is interfering with your life process. I could have waited. This witch doctor could have waited for Isabel to get to the left, for Isabel to get orientation about where she is and what happened to her and what is going to happen, for Isabel to be calm in her new existence, for Isabel to be peaceful in her new existence, for Isabel to say, okay, could have waited. I can still say the same story 3 months later. 4 months later, I can still say the same story that I was going to tell you while I was transitioning. So it's not for me to tell other metaphysical scientists what to do with the dead. I would never be so arrogant. Okay? I would never be so arrogant. Never, no matter what. But I am telling you, those of you who watch me, that the Bantu respects the dying process. If the dying process had been respected on Nicole Brown, I wouldn't have been unable to move and then had to cleanse myself for 3 days just to remember little basic things about my life. Okay? The Bantu have a fear of God because we know He lives. And we know He's in charge of everything. And we know we are never going to be as powerful as Him because we are His servants. We don't run in front of God when God is doing His job. Death is God's domain. I do not even predict the death of the person I'm reading. Even when I see it. I don't say, oh, you're going to die next week or you're going to die in 6 months. I refuse. You know why? Because God can change His mind at any time. Death is never certain. People say there's nothing as certain as death and taxes. Not true. Death is never certain. It is never certain. Death could be in your path today and God could decide, oh, hell no, I've changed my mind, and move it. God can and will move it because only God is responsible for death, and only God is responsible for the death process. Only God. Only after God says to the Bantu, this person belongs to you, is when the Bantu step in. And that's in the veil. God has to say, the Bantu, this person belongs to you. They didn't know that they belonged to you, but they belong to you. And then one of us, a witch doctor somewhere, will be allocated to help this person move on. Because they didn't know the process, because they were not part of us. They were African American and they didn't know that when they die, they'll come to the Bantu. You know what I'm saying? They were Black British or Black Canadian, same process. It could be anyone because we even get Caucasians too, right? The point is, we only get allocated to help someone pass after God has said so. I even put it in my book. After God says so, after God has processed the person and said, okay, the Bantu will take you. And then a witch doctor is put on in place to say, okay, help this person transition because they didn't grow up in the culture, so they didn't transition the way others do. Right? Only after God says so. So the Bantu respects God's process. The Bantu respects every soul. The Bantu believe the dying process is sacred. We believe it is sacred and should be left in the hands of God. And until God is done with His child, do we step in and ask questions. So please, don't break my heart by asking me to do someone who has just recently transitioned within hours or within minutes. That actually brings me a lot of pain, that another human being could think of such a thing? When someone has just transcended, that's what you are thinking about. This person had loved ones. They are devastated right now. This person doesn't even know they're dead yet. They don't know, and right now God is doing everything He can to make that energy comfortable, to make that soul happy where it is. He's working really hard. God is working really hard. And you pop out and say, oh, do a reading. This person just died. It hurts my soul. This is pain talking. How cruel can you be? Where is your humanity? And more importantly, where is your respect for God? Your fear for God? Have you read the Bible? God can punish you in ways you never thought possible. God gives plagues, among other things. God can take your life that you think is so much more precious and so much more important than the one who transitioned and squash it like a rag doll and throw it away. Where's your fear of God? As a Bantu witch doctor, I serve God. And I fear that man. You may not, but I fear that man. I live by his rules as his chosen. It is the most cruel thing to ask for a reading of someone who has just transcended. Is it not enough that they have transcended? Is it not enough? I'm understanding that there is a lack of knowledge about this, and that's why I've done this video. I'm understanding that there's a lack of knowledge about it. But do not ask me to do someone who has just recently transcended. Wait a good 60 days before you ask that question. You have your own life to lead in the meantime, and you should be taking more of an interest in the living rather than the dead in the meantime, because you are showing compassion and true love. You are showing the height of love to the one who is going through the transition process. Death is very delicate. Getting to where you're supposed to be in the veil, even more so. It's not as easy as you people think. It is hard. It is really hard. And as one who has experienced it, I can tell you this from experience, personal experience. It's not easy. Why make it harder for them? They will still have the same story 6 months from now. Nothing will change. And so, let's have respect and love for the departed. When we say rest in peace, let's mean it. Let's not just say it because it sounds good to us. Let's not just say, rest in peace. Oh, Isabel, can you do a reading? You're tearing that person to pieces. So you're a hypocrite. One hand is saying rest in peace, and the other hand is doing something really evil, really nasty, really unforgivable. You are tearing the already dead to pieces. And all you had to do was show compassion and love and understanding of this process. Dying is as hard as being born. It's really hard. They need our support and our love, and they need us to let them go. They need us to let them go. We have rituals, lots and lots and lots of rituals for the dead, where we let them go, where no matter how much pain we are feeling, we let them go, because they need us to let them go. We need to give them permission to keep moving. Keep moving. Follow the light. Follow the road. We're still here. Because for the Bantu, you get released from the left after a year so that you can be among your family. Yes, we're still here. You'll be back in a year. We are still here. We're still here. We're not going anywhere unless if we're joining your ass. We're not going anywhere. So on this channel, I would like to make a request that we show our humanity. If we don't have it, we'll find it. I'm always finding my humanity every day. Because I ain't perfect. Let's find our humanity. Let's show compassion and love to the departed. Let's allow them to take their journey home first before we become vultures. Because we're all vultures. I'm a vulture too. But we have to wait. Our vulturization can wait. And that's why I don't do readings of the recently departed. And I'm asking everybody to spread the news so that I don't get asked again. Because that hurts my soul. Doesn't make me angry. The pain turns into anger. But it's actually pain. It hurts my soul that we can be so cruel to each other. That we can follow each other beyond the grave. Just to do evil things. Just to murder you again and again and again. And then you wonder why you have bad luck in your life. Because maybe you've just done it one too many times. Murdering a person who's already dead over and over again. And God is going to come and squash your ass at every opportunity he can get. He's going to come and squash your ass in the hope that you will not only respect him, but show love to thy brother and thy sister. On a note, thank you guys for letting me vent. Hopefully I taught you something while I was venting. Back to my private readings. Bye-bye.